from Absolute Wellness. I probably haven't said that before for a while on here, but yeah, Yoga with Julie, and I run a business called Absolute Wellness. And I'm sorry I'm late, I was just getting caught up with an inquiry there about yoga. So let's get started today and focus on our slowing down breath, just taking a few moments to gather our breath and to really slow into the present moment. So sitting on your cushion, cross your legs or kneel, whatever feels best for you today. And sit up with a nice long spine. Relax your shoulders. And take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And breathing out slowly with a sigh. Breathing in. Breathing out. Settling into the rhythm of your breath. Feel the air as it moves in and out of your body. Letting go tensions and stress. Maybe with this time of year, things are building up for you. Just notice where you might feel tension and stress. Often we get headaches or tension around the neck and the jaw, or around about your shoulders or back. So imagine your breath like a nice white light, and it's moving through you. Moving all the way down the length of your back, down to the tips of your toes. Healing and calming your nervous system. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel the breath in your chest rising and falling. And deep down in your belly as it moves out with your inhale, in with your exhale. Feel the gentle rhythm. Without forcing your breathing rate to slow, you're just letting the breath flow with its natural rhythm and energy. Notice if your mind is really busy. Try not to get too caught up in your thoughts. You're just passing through. Then come back to this moment, back to your body and back to your breath. Thinking of today's intention, something that helps you to reset your mind or have an acceptance around some difficult thoughts. Repeating it over and over and over again. Okay, change the cross of your legs. If your legs are crossed, reach up with your arms. Inhale, exhale, gently twist round from the waist. Breathe in, breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Warming up your back. Also your digestive system, which usually you want to have an empty stomach doing your yoga practice, helping to cleanse body. One more time to each side. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in, breathing out. Okay, as we move around in a circle, see if you can bring in your shoulders to the movement. So the shoulder comes across and then the other shoulder rolls back as you drop chin down to the chest, forward, just in a circle that feels right for you. So if you've got any tension or pain, you make your own little adjustments. Your yoga practice shouldn't be painful. Listen to your body. Come out of postures that don't feel right. Okay, one more time. And then change direction. Breathing in and breathing out. Trying to breathe through your nose. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Okay, let's take the cushion away if you're sitting on a cushion and bring your hands in front. Spread the fingers out and step the legs out behind you into your plank pose. Your hands right below the shoulders. Feet are together, little pelvic tilt. You've not got your butt up in the air like a half downward dog. And you can move on to your forearms or your knees if that feels better today. And lower down onto your knees. Lower slowly the chest between your hands. Lift up into Sphinx pose. That initial back bend, you see how your back feels today. Bring your hands under your shoulders, lifting up into downward facing dog. Start to ease one heel down at a time. Let's try a little three-legged dog. So you can do this on your knees if you're a beginner or you've got any pelvic trouble and you're just lifting the leg up and then open up the hip as you lift the foot away from the body, looking over the opposite shoulder. From downward dog, lift up and here. You can underneath the arm instead to see your foot. Lower down, change onto the other side. Breathing nice and evenly in and out. Then lower back down onto your knees. Moving through cat-cow postures. So we're here in a nice like box position. So the knees below your hips, hands below your shoulders. Lift up your head, inhale. Exhale, round your back, draw the tummy muscles in. Breathing in. Breathing out. Getting that lovely stretch across the trapezius muscles and your neck. Breathing in. Pause for a moment with each pause in your breath. Breathing out. Lift up again into your plank pose. Draw the tummy muscles in. Careful not to lock out your arms if you've got hypermobility. Keep a softness about your elbows. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, slide the hands in front. And come up into Cobra if it's comfortable. If not, stay in Sphinx pose. Breathing in, bring your head to the floor. Breathing out, downward facing dog. Once again, doing a little three-legged dog, or you can miss that out. We hold a lot of tension in our hips, so these movements are really nice. We're just getting the stretch right in at the hips. And lower down. Lower back down onto your knees. Raise the arms up. Inhale. Lowering down, hands on your lower back. Squeeze your pelvic floor as you move into Phoenix Pose. Just feel the stretch in the front of the body. If your head is back, then you feel this in your neck too. Slowly come forward, breathing in. Excuse me. Once again, lifting up into your plank position. Inhale and exhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up into Cobra. Really starting to feel the difference in your back. Let the shoulders relax. Breathe in, bring your head to the floor, breathing out. A rest in child's pose and a stretch for your back. Taking the arms out in front. So try to sink down onto your heels first. Sometimes having a cushion or a bolster underneath the legs can help. And repeat your intention 3 times. Lift up slowly. Okay, we're going to do Camel Pose, which is more advanced than your Phoenix Pose. So if you're feeling a little bit worried about your back, then stay with the Phoenix Pose. If you've got blocks, it might help for your Camel Pose, or I'll show you a few variations that you can try. Okay, so it is another back bend. It is stretching the front of your body and working on in at your lower back. So keep the knees below your hips. You're going to lengthen up and use the Mula Bandha lock before you bend into Camel Pose. So start off raising up one arm, the left arm, lengthen the body, the other hand on your hip. Squeeze the Mula Bandha lock as you bring your arm round behind you and your hand onto the block or your heel. The hips are forward and you can stop here in half Camel Pose if you can't quite manage to get the other arm all the way around. Once again, you may take your head back if your neck and your blood pressure are okay. A nice deep back bend. And slowly lifting up. Use your core to help you, and then kneeling for a moment. So we'll do this from the other side too, just so that we don't favour one arm, one shoulder. Moving in and out of the postures. Reach up, inhale. Use your Mula Bandha lock. Hips come forward. Opening up the airways, helping you breathe better. Also helping you with your emotions, helping you to release emotions. Feel that nice stretch in the thighs, your hip flexors too. And then engage the core as you slowly lift back up. Taking a little moment here. Let the muscles in your back relax. Doing a few seated cat-cow moves. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, round your shoulders. Drop the chin down. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then bring yourself onto your hands and knees. Moving round in a circle. So your lower back might feel a little bit tender after you've been working it. It doesn't mean you've hurt your back, it's just important to work these muscles, especially to avoid getting a back problem. Change direction. Exhale, lowering back towards your heels. Inhale, come forward. Exhale. One more time. Okay, now with this core strengthener, we extend the opposite arm and leg. Now you can switch arms and legs each time or bring the elbow and the knee close together and pause. Then extend again, breathe in, breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Helping you with your balance, your core stability. One more time. And change onto the other side. Breathe in, breathing out. Breathe in, really lengthen the body. Imagine you're reaching to try and touch something in front of you. Lengthening your back. And a few more. Place your hand and knee back down, lift up again into downward facing dog. Sway your hips side to side. Lower down onto your knees. Let's do camel pose again. So you can do phoenix pose if that's a better variation for you today. Okay, starting with the other side first. Inhale, lengthen the body. Use your mula bandha lock. You can stop here. Bring the arm all the way around. Good for opening up the shoulders. So notice where you're feeling this the most. Engage the core. Start to walk your hands back up the back. Kneeling for a moment just to let the back settle. Then on to the other side. Inhale. Engage the core. Noticing any sticking points with your shoulders. Make sure you're not leaning back. The hips forward. Slowly, slowly lift back up. Use your core. Hands in front. And bring your knees together. Sway your hips side to side. Okay, we're going to do a nice little pigeon pose, which is good for your glutes. So bring your left foot forward into a lunge position. If you've got any trouble with your knees, I'll show you reverse pigeon in a moment. So you're positioned here, and then bring the arms down. Walk this foot across to the other side. Slide the ankle in towards the body and straighten out the other leg behind you. So you might feel you need a little support underneath the left glute so that you don't collapse to the side. And lower down. You can lower just onto the forearms or maybe lower all the way down with your head on the floor. Reverse pigeon. If you've knee trouble, you lie on your back and just do the same. You're bringing the foot across to the other thigh. And then this foot is off the floor. You can bring the hands round through the back of the leg to draw the leg in closer. Getting that deeper stretch. A nice few deep breaths in and out. Exhales always help you relax a little bit more into the posture, feeling tensions easing off. Then walk your hands under the shoulders, slide the leg back, and bring the other foot forward. If you're lying on your back, just change onto the other leg. Inhale, exhale. Walk the foot across. Careful if you have knee trouble on this side, change your variation. Lower slowly down. So this is a great posture if you've got sciatic pain, doing a lot of sitting about, or if you are very active doing running and you get tension here. Feel the breath in your back gently rise and fall. Walk your hands under your shoulders. Slide the leg back. And take a moment's rest in child's pose. Lifting up. Okay, I want to do camel pose one more time. I really feel like when you do the back bending, it opens up and releases tensions and makes you feel a whole lot better emotionally. So let's do this one more time, or any other back bend variation like phoenix pose. Squeeze your pelvic floor as you bring the hips forward. Feel the difference with doing this for a third time. Also, if your head is back, you're opening up your throat chakra, helping you to express yourself. Also good for the thyroid, your metabolism. Draw the tummy muscles in. Slowly lift back up. Kneeling for a moment. And then on to the other side one last time. Inhale, stretch up the hand to the ceiling. Notice any difference now in how your back feels, the shoulders, the chest. Engage the core, squeeze the pelvic floor as you safely lift back up. You're going to feel a whole lot better from doing that posture 3 times. Okay, knees wide apart, sitting back on the heels one last time in child's pose. Walk the arms out in front. Now you may wish to stay there for your relaxation if you're quite comfortable, or put your socks on and a nice cozy blanket for a few moments or longer if you have it, and lie down on your back in Shavasana. If your back is achy, bend the legs. Everything needs to just relax, surrender all tensions to the floor. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, close your eyes. Feel the breath in your belly, rising and falling. With each breath, your body starts to relax just a little bit more. As you scan down from your head to your feet. Feel each part of your body that touches the floor. Feel the breath in your belly, rising with your inhale, falling with your exhale. See if your mind is a little quieter now that you've done your yoga practice. It can feel a lot easier to be in the present moment and not so caught up with our minds. Now, if you have to get ready for the rest of your day, repeat your intention over 3 times. Then start to stretch out, open your eyes, and roll over onto your right side, slowly sitting up. Breathe in, breathing out. Bring your hands together. Namaste. Hope you enjoyed your practice and you're feeling a little bit lighter and brighter for the rest of the day. So please, if you enjoy these sessions, like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel, Yoga with Julie Jane. And I'll see you on Friday at the same time for our last live session this year. Bye for now.